Live from Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. And this is the rubber match, Siggy. And these games... First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Fastball for a strike. And this one is off and running. That's too low. 1-2 to count.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Outside with a breaking ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So digging in, Matt McClain. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Rodriguez gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
That's ripped, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second, 2 on with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Spencer Horwitz, the next to hit for the Angels. Hard hit left side. Swanson fires over to first. And that is ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Trout. Blasted a solo homer yesterday. The only run they were able to score. Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And there are 2 down. 2 down. Bases empty. 2-0. just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Shohei Ohtani. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy makes the grab, one away. Tony Oliva up now for the Brewers. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Boog, their challenge is to having a two-way player in your team, especially for coaches. Not many people have experience managing two-way players. It's not an easy task. As challenging as it is for the player, it's also tough for the coaching staff. I mean, they're responsible for organizing a plan of attack that makes everyone happy. Good luck with that. Not always an easy thing to do.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh makes the play, and there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Edgar Martinez up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Willie Mays makes the play. Bottom of the first. And now the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. And the first offering is not close. Ryan, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That one fouled off. The 1-1. On a line out towards center. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. And there's one away. Here's the opening day lineup for the Yankees. And Chris, after they came so close in 2024, there's a hunger to reach the mountaintop this season.
No doubt about it. This is a proud franchise, Boog, and they've been in the postseason all but 5 years of this century. They haven't won a title, though, since 2009, and that's the second longest drought they've had since first winning it all in 1923. So the pressure to go all the way just keeps building.
The pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one missed.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. There's a swing and a drive. Mays going back on it. And that one is out of here. Shohei Ohtani the opposite way. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
And that one got a piece of him. Man at first, Luis Gonzalez stepping in now for the Yankees. Ryan picks to first. Tag, and they got him. Mays is out. They picked him off. Popped up. Seager. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Top of the second, Willie Mays digging in now. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Berg, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Corey Seager stands in now and watches strike one. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
That's a ball. Off the mark there. And that's ball two. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Yainer Diaz in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. He swings and fouls one off. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2. Back here in the Bronx, Singy, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Turner now. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Bunt attempt misses. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Max Muncy in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Grabs it on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This one smoked out to left. Happ makes the catch. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 5-0.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here on opening day. That's a ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next pitch is outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That misses, And that's ball 3.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one ripped. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back at Yankee Stadium. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Yankees. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here. Luis Ariz stands in. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Swing and a ball popped up. Iglesias hauls it in for the out. So up next, Tony Oliva. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Foster comes to the plate.
Ball, one strike.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Way out front for strike two.
Boy, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning. Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run.
Now this one gets through. Here's the throw to the plate. In there, he scores, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Foster kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the first, and here's the veteran outfielder, Bobby Abreu. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Center field. Willie Mays makes the play. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat, Luis Gonzalez. Line to left. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. One up, one down. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw, and very nicely done for the out. In half up to hit. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 out, space is empty. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next to hit, Willie Mays. First pitch misses.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. On the ground right side. Now the throw to first on the run. One down, runner at first. Trey Turner stepping in now for the Yankees. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Shohei on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him.
Runner goes again. Ball outside.
1-1.
They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mays has it sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Ozzie Albies. Sliced hard but foul.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish.
No.
This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. First pitch, and he just misses. Arias, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And he chases a high fastball there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And that ball is out of here. He nails one out to right. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Martinez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Back in the Bronx as we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Muncy digs in. Swing and a tapper. The throw to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Bobby Abreu stepping in now for the Yankees. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, Payne.
Runner takes off, headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Lee picks over. Abreu dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Throws across the diamond, inning over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. Back in the Bronx, start of the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. Willie Mays. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here comes Corey Seager. Just
that's
missed.
A ball. Too low.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Mays aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good take.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Fouled off down the right side. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning.
Muncy. Iglesias, that's 1. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And the batter now, Ian Happ. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Ground ball right side. Iglesias fires over to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four. And now Luis Gonzalez. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Gonzalez coming home. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now 5-4. Here's Shohei Ohtani. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Runner at first with no outs here. There goes Willie. That one out to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. In there safely. First and second, no outs. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Now a check on him at second, back safely.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. Grounder might be two. Flips it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter. Rolled over it, got the ground out.
Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Double steal. Cut on and missed. They put the tag on him. Tag. Got him. What a throw. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the Brewers DH, Luis Arias. Fought off foul. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Oliva, the next to hit, takes outside. One out, base is empty. And there's the strike. Hard hit, right side. Over to first, out. And that's an out. Next for the Brewers, Edgar Martinez. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Cal Raleigh. Lee back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with two of the three hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from. All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you put the barrel straight.
Over to Seager. On to Edgar. In time double play. And now here is Bobby Abreu. 1 for 2. In there at the knees. Strike one.
No ball.
2 down,
One
nobody
strike.
on. Last half of inning number 5. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And there's a foul ball. Mays goes 5 feet 11 inches, a career batting average over 300. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No ball. 1 strike.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. And Milwaukee is set. To third. Suarez. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. That one misses. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Eric Gagne getting ready to go. Slayton getting loose as well. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edge.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Digging in, Willie Mays. And a slider misses down and away. That's off the mark. And now 2-0.
2 ball. No strike.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mays has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. And next for New York, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Willie Mays makes the play. That is the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. Back here in New York now, Eugenio Suarez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Ian Happ. Fastball for a strike. Go-ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. In the air to left center, Mays sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ozzie Albies up now for the Brewers. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings through that.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Swings, and this one's flared. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Gagne. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first down of the inning.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base.
Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And we go to the 8th. Now here is Tony Oliva. And that's outside. Ball 1. Hard liner. See you later.
He got on plane with that high fastball.
Now it's going to be Edgar Martinez. First offering, and it just misses.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Foster maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Foster winds and fires. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Corey Seager. Lined, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely. The relay throw.
Everything came together for him. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it.
Aaron Boone makes his way. Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ryan. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff. That results in it. Whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. Back now in the Bronx. On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Bobby Abreu. Gagne back to work. High fly ball out towards left center. Mays under it. Makes the grab, and there's one down. And up next for New York, Jose Iglesias, known for his late inning heroics. In the air out towards right center. Oliva on the move to the gap, and there's two away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Luis Gonzalez. He's already homered in this game. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. The changeup missing. And the count is 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. David Ortiz stepping in now for the Yankees. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Felix Bautista. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Todd Helton. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's down and away. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Fires to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Todd Helton into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Suarez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Fastball for a strike at 95. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Arise. Stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
No strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. And foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. And the inning is over. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And a foul ball.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Next offering is fouled back. The Yankees looking to rally. 0-2 now. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Shohei on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Squeezes it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Now they've got him in a rundown. Ow! He got him. What a throw. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Popped up. Albies